Spirit keeps telling me development of spiritual gifts, psychic attributes, magical aspects of things that come along with connecting with the etherics, which is the non-physical aspect of things. As I'm shuffling, there's a card that is flipped over. It is truth. This is all about the aura and what the aura shows to other people. What I am feeling is many people are seeing an aspect of you that is much different than the aspect they used to see. For many of you, this is a magical type of aspect, one that talks about connecting with the supernatural, maybe one that talks about being a medium and being able to connect with deceased loved ones and angels. And the list goes on and on. But I feel like this is a time of understanding who you truly are and what you're capable of doing when it comes to connection with your magical side of yourself, that non-physical side of yourself. I feel like many of you are engaging with connection with spirit in multiple ways. Yes, yes, yes. So you could be seeing flashes of light, hearing your voice being called out. You could be receiving multiple ways in which they're communicating through, like intuition, flashes in your mind, through songs and synchronistic numbers. I mean, the list goes on and on with that as well. But there's multiple ways, 111, in which spirit is trying to communicate with you. For some of you, you've already been awakened to these psychic attributes or psychic gifts, 1, 2, 3, so to speak. But maybe some of you have let them shut down, or maybe haven't been using them the way that you could have been using them, maybe due to stress or maybe due to some sort of fear, doubt, or insecurity that you may have. But what Spirit is saying is you're in the process of restoring yourself back to sanity, restoring yourself back to this energy of, I keep hearing I've got this, but an energy of understanding the truth of the matter. You're no longer letting the stress hold you back. You're feeling things that you need to feel. You are not allowing yourself to overindulge, or either you're clearing the energy of overindulging in food, sex, drugs, whatever it may be, to not have to feel what you're feeling, and you're just feeling it. So this is bringing on an energy of gratitude. Give me just a second, guys. Anyhow, 210, it's bringing on an energy of gratitude, and I get this feeling of deepening your connections. Maybe even some of you are learning how to meditate, or if you already know how to meditate, you're doing something different with your meditations. Maybe you're learning about setting intentions, and that's helping you to connect in a much deeper level, or what have you. But we do have the divine feminine, which is an aspect of the void. The void is that area of space when you're meditating that you get to where you feel bliss, or you feel a void. You feel like you're everything and nothing at the same time. This is where you create. This is an energy of 0 point energy. I feel like many of you are in this time of remembering things that have to do with your special abilities, unique talents, and gifts, things of that sort. And what is happening is these memories are helping you to see the truth of the matter of what has been happening, maybe for several days, weeks, or even years, with this spiritual connection that it's referring to, especially when it comes to connection with your psychic gifts or spiritual attributes. For many of you, this energy of seeing the truth of the matter, why you've been held back, why you haven't been moving forward, maybe why you haven't been using these connections or these gifts, you're now starting to see the truth of the matter, and it's starting to restore you back to your original state, so to speak. So many of you have been feeling like you've been a little bit held back. That's just about over. I do feel like a lot of you are kind of pouring into something, or wanting to pour some time and energy into something, and Spirit is saying that will be beneficial. That could mean multiple things for, for everybody. But what I am seeing is this is a time of us learning about the legacy that we want to leave. For many of you, you're learning what kind of life you want, whether it be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, romantically, whatever it is. Spirit is saying you're learning about what kind of legacy you want to leave behind. You want to leave some sort of deep, profound truths is what I'm feeling. And so you're in this process of learning, how can I share these truths? How can I conjure up these abilities, these strengths that I need to connect with, and things of that sort, so that I can leave the legacy that I want to leave behind. I don't want to be somebody that feels like they're left behind. So there's a lot of perception that may be changing at this time. Spirit is saying the need for connecting with nature is highly, 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 highly important. I can't say that enough, guys. Getting out and connecting in nature. And what I mean by connecting is seeing your energy from your heart space going out and rippling, just imagining it, just visualizing it, going out and rippling and touching the energy of everything around you, whether it be the grass, the trees, the sun, the moon, the stars, whatever it is. Connect with nature and then pull that energy back to you. The more that you practice doing this, maybe just as you're taking a walk, or maybe you're sitting under a tree or what have you, the more that you practice doing this, 4, 5, 4, and 4, 5, 6, I was told to tell you guys, and 4, 5, 5, they're saying, okay, Anyhow, when you're going out and doing that, the more that you do that, practice makes perfect. So you start to feel the energetic shifts that happen when you're connecting with nature. Many of you have multiple things to get past: fear, a thought that that's never going to happen, the surprise of a miracle, so to speak, that happens when it comes to connecting with energy. So I feel like many of you are in this energy of, you don't really know how to connect. You're going to take the suggestions of going out and sitting in nature or walking in nature and expanding your energy out to nature, bringing it back to you. And the more that you practice this, the more that you awaken these dormant abilities, or these abilities that were not dormant, 5, 4, 3, and you just kind of let them just sit there for a while. Maybe you've just been bored with some things, or you've been working on other aspects of your life. Whatever it may be, Spirit is saying that there's things that... I wish my nose would quit running. I am so sorry, guys. I actually went and blowed it, but it's not helping. So anyhow, the equalizer is talking about connection with your highest aspect of yourself. So there's something that is definitely shifting and changing that is helping you to be the highest aspect of yourself. Maybe some communication has been coming in from Spirit that's helping you to express yourself in multiple ways in which maybe you haven't before. Or maybe it's helping you to see, like, if you reawaken or get back into using these special talents or abilities, or maybe even just connection with your spiritual connections, then things are starting to change. You're going to see, again, the truth of the matter, and it's going to help you to move forward. I feel like many of you are connecting with inner child as well. I'm hearing yes, yes, yes. They are telling me to go on with these cards. Am I supposed to take this one? So we do have the Great Diviner, which is talking about a connection with the divinity within. So many of you are tapping into the stellar gateway, which is that divine spark within, the original spark that you started out as. And for some of you, you're even restoring that sense of connection with Source God or the divinity within. So many of you are receiving divine truth, accurate information, and things that are very much a part of either a purpose, a calling, I also get a connection with this card and the legacy card, that there's something that Spirit is bringing you through to bring you to. So there may be some challenges that you're going through at this time that are kind of helping you to see things different, helping you to feel things different, helping to restore you to a different state of being or a different state of mind. And it's helping you to conjure up some sort of strength, inner strength, personal strength. Again, connection with inner child is coming out. Am I supposed to continue with these? Yes or no? Okay. What other messages do you have for us, please? And, okay. Connection with the clouds is going to be very important. This is talking about meditation while you're walking, looking up. There may be some synchronistic type of things that are happening with the clouds, whether it be an image that you're seeing or somebody's name or initials carved out of a cloud, or it could be a bird or something that you're seeing up there. Maybe it's just the connection with the wind and it's answering some sort of question that you just had as you was walking around. It could be a million different things. I do feel like many of you are starting to bring back some sort of ways of doing things. So maybe in the beginning you was somebody who prayed, meditated, set intentions, connected with meditation with crystals. Maybe you use sound frequency, and the list goes on and on of things that you could be using to develop your psychic gifts and natural abilities. And what Spirit is saying, some of us have got out of doing that. I am one of them. My life's been going crazy for the past 2 years. I've allowed a lot of ego to get to me, stress, upset, emotional upset, and get me out of this pattern of doing those things. So for many of you, you've been feeling a void, so to speak, bored, tired, lonely, maybe just feeling like you're going to be passed up for something 909. And what Spirit is saying now is that you're bringing these things back into your life. You're helping yourself to become more restored due to the actions that you're putting in. You're changing something up. 919, guys. I feel like there's a lot of support that's being given to many of us at this time. This is universal support from the universe. Yes, yes, yes. Which cards do I go to, please? Thank you. What other messages do you have for us, please, for the next few days, for all those who are already aware they're on an ascension journey and going through an awakening process? My daughter and the baby's coming over today. After I go visit my dad, I'm going to pick them up. They're going to stay here for several days, so I'm excited about that. I've been cleaning this morning and getting things ready for them. I'm sorry I haven't went live in a while, guys. I have just been really busy with appointments and finding ways and means of making extra money while I am trying to save up to get a new car. So there's just a lot of things going on, and I apologize. 1010, guys. That's about endings and conclusions, as well as new beginnings and new cycles. So for some of you, you're feeling the significant change of this cycle ending and the new cycle beginning. A lot of feeling of discontentment, boredom, and things of that sort. Some of you may even be feeling a little bit depressed. Maybe you're depressed because you feel like something has ran its course, or it's just about over, or you feel like you started something and you didn't finish it, is what I'm getting for some of you. But the Four of Hearts is talking about an emotional type of response to something. There's something that is definitely either holding you back, holding you down, making you sad, making you feel less connected, or what have you. There may be memories of something from the past that are coming to the forefront at this time for you to clear and purge. The High Priestess is a card of intuition. It tells me that there is a lot of connection with intuition that is going to be very heightened at this time. Yes, they're saying, I'm also feeling that there is going to be a shift in mental health for many of us. So if you do feel like some things are happening with your mental health that's kind of throwing you off, or you just don't like the way your mental health is at this time, Spirit is giving you a heads up that things are getting ready to change with that. You do need to have faith. The Seven of Stars is a card of faith, hope, trust, trusting in the process, being okay with the way that things are panning out, even if you don't understand why they're panning out the way that they are. The Number 7 card is the card of the path. There's something that needs to be explored at this time. For some of you, this is something from the past, something that maybe brings a lot of peace, joy, hope, and love, unconditional love into your life. Maybe it just helps you to feel a little bit more like you're together or fulfilled, if that makes sense. But what Spirit is saying is there's something that needs to be explored. There's something that maybe has been weighing on your mind and you've been thinking about quite a bit. This is what needs to be explored at this time. They're telling me to take one more card. The Two of Stars, which is talking about boldness. This is talking about putting your all into something, is what I'm feeling. Yes, 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 they're saying. I do feel like some of you, this could be, we're talking about a relationship or a connection because of the two faces here that are kind of hovering over a star with a heart in the middle. So some of you maybe, you know, this could be referring to a romantic connection or relationship. The Fawn tells me that there's something that is becoming more established. There is a sense of being more in tune with your highest self, the inner knowings, what Spirit is trying to direct you to. For some of you, you're been expecting a certain outcome, and Spirit saying there's fertility in an outcome that you've been waiting on, or you've been manifesting, you've been working hard towards having. This is also a card of getting out and connecting with nature. So again, the connection with nature is highly, highly important at this time. We do have Tabera of the Waters, which is also a card of sadness, emotions that are a little bit running wild or running crazy. So for some of you, you're going through a little bit of, I don't want to say it's like a deep, dark depression, but this is like, damn, do I have to go through this again? Damn, do I have to feel this? I've been going through this for too long. I'm just tired. And you're doing something about it to get out of this energy. So keep changing the energy. For some of you, you're asked to engage with the wisdom of the ancients. So time and meditation is really going to be highly important, as well as they're telling me taking walks. So make sure that you're doing so. We do have Sylvanus and the Oakman, which tell me there's a lot of wisdom to be gained at this time. There's a major shift that's going to help you to understand your emotional state, understand how to control your emotional state. And there's also something about past learned experiences, or experiences that you've learned from the past. I guess I was saying that the same way, but anyhow, this is a card of enlightenment, magic, getting connected more with your spiritual gifts so that you can understand your intuition more, so that you can be more in alignment, more balanced, things of that sort. Today's I am affirmations. I am magical. Today I will embrace my magical side and share it with the world. Perfect for today's reading. 1414. I am adventurous and I am balanced. I hope that you guys will consider liking this video, taking a moment to put a comment down in the comments as a way of helping me to get in the algorithm. If you feel like this video really helps you, consider sharing it. I am in a state of mastering. I will push through any insecurities that I may have, as well as if you're wanting an appointment with me, please go check out my website, which is uniqueme303healing.net, and you can make appointments there. Root chakra, foundations for life, security, stability, feeling grounded, and able to withstand challenges. I am being told a blessing card, so let's do that too before I end this video. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. The blessing of faith. The universe is testing you. Will you be faithful and true to yourself? Be courageous, for you are supported by a divine ocean of love. You're gifted at this time with the blessing of a strong faith that will see you through any present challenges. While I was reading this card, I got the feeling that somebody's family may be involved in holding them back. It could be in a spiritual matter. It could be in a romantic endeavor, but there's some sort of energy of jealousy and somebody trying to keep you from having what you want. So there could be an energy of clearing these type of people or energies out of your life as well. I hope that you guys got something out of this reading. Have a wonderful weekend. Much love to you. Bye.